First of all, I just want to know, is anybody here bird watchers at all? No? Oh, you are? Okay, good. So the first thing I learned was how to have hope. You know, the birds built a nest in a flower pot on the ground. And when I first saw this nest, I got a little nervous for the birds because I thought, it's so low, there's predators around. Oh my gosh, they are not going to survive. So when the nest was first built, I was really worried and stressed out. I went down and bought chicken wire and put it around the nest, around the pot, in order to protect the birds from like raccoons or cats and different things, including my dog, who found out the nest was there. One day I was away and I was looking at my video camera on my security camera, and I saw a cat, and the cat was trying to get into the nest while I wasn't home. And I was panicking because I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to see like this terrible massacre on my phone in the video camera. But the cat ended up going away and the birds were safe. So what I learned from this lesson was sometimes you just have to take a deep breath and hope for the best and see what happens. And the birds were safe. So hope helps. Have hope. The second thing I learned is that not everything will work out the way you planned. So watching the birds, the first nest, she had one egg in that nest, and she built it, and she worked hard, her and her significant other, to protect that one egg. And I thought, one egg, everybody kept saying, well, birds usually have more than one egg. And I was like, I only see one egg in there. Well, as soon as that egg hatched, and the bird fledged, I was thinking, well, the nest is, gone, the birds are gone, and I can, fix my flowers back up because they needed some water. But then I realized she had built another nest in there. She was going to have another set of eggs right after this other set of one egg. So what I learned is it's a sweet reminder that life always finds a way. Even though she wanted to have more eggs, she wanted to have more baby birds. So she just immediately built another nest because she wasn't happy with just the one egg. She wanted to have more babies. So that was kind of cool. The third thing I learned was to pay attention to the small things. I never really listened to the birds in a way where I could hear them talking to each other or calling back and forth. And as I sat on the patio working, I would hear the birds chirping, but the chirping was different when my dog went outside. The chirping became different when the mom came back to the nest with food, and so forth. So after sitting there all summer, I started to learn the different calls and what they meant. And what I learned from this is that I kept listening, and what happened was these tiny moments of chirps and tweets and screams, whatever they were, the sound of the birds helped me become calm and happier and less distracted. And the tiny sounds and the tiny moments of joy should not be forgotten. The fourth thing I learned was becoming a beginner again. I never ever really paid a lot of attention to birds. I love birds, but I never really watched them and analyzed them. And what I learned from this is that it doesn't matter if we're in this place right now where we don't have a lot of things we can do. But what I learned was we could still figure out new interests in life, even if we're stuck in our house during this trying time. And finally, watching the birds of summer building their nests, laying their eggs, fledging, and learning to fly, this transmogrification reminds me that there's different stages in life, that we need to learn and depend on our friends, on our family, and we also have to be on the receiving end of it. So watching these birds just grow and live and move on with their life reminded me of just how much my family and my friends mean to me. Thank you.